My name is em0tionull. I'm a 26-year-old multimedia artist, outsider artist, if that makes sense. I was born in Long Beach, California. I lived in Arizona for most of my life. And now I'm in New York, Brooklyn, just being a silly fella, just being a goofball. I have no memory of Long Beach. I do remember living in Culver City in California though, and then visiting like Venice Beach and stuff like that with my grandma. But yeah, no memory of Long Beach itself. I was a spacey kid. I'm still a very spacey kid. I'm not kidding when I say I don't really know anything, I'm just kind of chilling. People think it's sarcastic, but it's so real. So I don't think I really grasped the concept of like, oh, this is a piece of art or this is a piece of media that is something I should be fascinated with. I like watch TV and stuff, play video games. My grandma's house was full of paintings and stuff like that, and I have one of them, like behind here. It's actually two of them. It's like I think a map, like an old style map, and then an old painting of like a character. Okay. Which, if you see that character, you would actually see like a very close resemblance to my art style now too. So I think that I still don't know who the artist is, but I have the painting still, so that's pretty cool. I still have no idea how she got it or anything. She had a lot of art. Like even the masks up there, oh, that might be JD. Even the masks up there and stuff like that. Like the anatomy body over there. Were all things that were at my grandma's house. Her house is very similar, just art supplies everywhere. So she never was like, do art, make art. She's just like, there's a notebook over here with some markers, go crazy if you want. I'm not telling you to do anything though. Yeah. And so I think that helped me like kind of get interested in it, because at that time I just was fascinated with all the knickknacks and all the art stuff she had around. But I did start drawing like comics and stuff that I read, so that was pretty cool. She was an art teacher and an artist too. She was an art teacher at like a private school too. It was pretty cool. I would sit in her art class sometimes, because I lived with her for a year when my mom went to like rehab and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I got to see like her teach people. She definitely very stern and stuff, so it was cool to see how she like talked to her class and everything. I can do the fancy spin. Oh yeah. How you doing?
The New York voices.
Yeah.
You tell me. I'm following you now.
Okay.
We're here.
Fuck it. Let's start with the fucking humble abode. A lot of my work for Phetta is obviously 3D. So big computer setup to take care of all that. So you got like 3D printing. You got like actual 3D stuff. Down to like video editing for like a commission that I did, a music video. And then obviously just like music all day and stuff like that. And then a lot of weed.
What we got over here?
Very messy weed. If they're looking at this, just, they should not look too hard. But I do got a dreidel. So that goes hard. But yeah, so like computer section, which bleeds into like the bead necklace stuff, that I make all the sort of like necklaces and bracelets that I've been making recently. And we have like the quick action sort of cart here, where we have just various things that end up here. No sort of organization, as we know. Very bad at organizing. But yeah, just quick action. You need this, always. Okay, so yeah, behind me is typically where I'll put like a canvas that I'm like actively working on. So I did these two today. This one has a running joke if it's done or not.
Is it though?
I think so at this point. But it could keep going for sure. Like small things. You got like actual printer. Always need one of those. Used to try sell prints. Not sure if people buy prints anymore, but that's still useful for like screen printing and stuff like that, so that's nice.
Oh, is that what you print this out on?
Yeah, you print it on what they call transparent paper. So just the design in black. And then you lay this with your photo emulsion, sort of dry it on your screen, like that one right there. And then you lay this on, and then put it in the sun or like a UV light, and it will sort of cure, but not cure your design, basically.
So those two things give you
the screen print in action. Yeah. Then we have the airbrush section. This has changed a various amount of times. Right now we're on sort of sheet on floor and like two sort of boards to hold the paints. So yeah, that became like the toy section now because airbrushing toys definitely comes out a lot better than like hand brushing them. This is my quick action area too. We got the daily go-to bag right now, which is a hand. Previously it was a hamburger, and then also a Phetta backpack. I've definitely I like silly bags for sure. They're very silly. Here we have some more recent paintings. That's not me, that's actually JD. But yeah, these have been, I think these two are done right here. And then this one I'm still working on. Over here we have the toy and sewing section, because I don't know where else to put these like finished toys. These are all single prints, like printed on its own.
Oh.
Like there's the one right there on top of the printer. That's two different pieces glued together, which I really don't think I even had to do that. I was just testing the process of like how to do it. So I want to go even bigger, like probably like a 3 to 4 day print, and then glue two big pieces together or something like that. But it's a big commitment, so I haven't done it so far.
Sure,
yeah. Sewing section. Yeah, I am not fully aware of how to sew. It's more so me turning on a YouTube video and being like, oh, this is annoying. So then I'll just start sewing and figuring it out. But so far, I'm like learning how to like actually hide like your stitches and all that stuff by kind of just figuring it out and looking at existing clothing when you're unseaming stuff. I think at some point I'd like to get more into only fabrics, but I think the way I'm learning best now is through like cutting things and seeing like, oh, that's how they do that. So it's cool to like see it kind of deconstructed in a way, I guess. These were pants that I made that I cut up because I'm using the graphics now on other random things as like little patches and stuff. This was part of the safety green collection, I call it.
Yep.
I really enjoy that like construction worker green. These are shorts that I tried making out of those, which is just going to be like jersey, basically. So very see-through, very exposing, but they look kind of lit. I bought this and I've been sewing it onto stuff, so that's cool.
Just like taking pieces off of it. And
just probably like the whole squares for the most part. I'll show you. I made a pocket out of one. She got the Mother Mary pocket. Cookies. That's kind of lit. I didn't know I had cookies. That goes hard. And then yeah, moving back to the print room. Green screen is how I used to do like Phetta at night and stuff like that, and other like random like marketing videos. Yeah, printer too, big one, big papa right here. This is the Bamboo P1P, and then they call this the AMS system, Bamboo Labs AMS. So what goes into the 3D printing is typically what they call PLA plastic. So I just have like different colors right here. But there's other plastics too, like the squishy ones, which is TPU. So it's just like squishy and stretchy, and you can print with that. They have like a few other ones that are like for more official things, and I think maybe are food safe or something. PLA is not food safe, yeah.
So don't eat any of the Phetta toys?
Yeah, don't eat the Phetta toys. Some do look pretty edible, but I don't need a lawsuit. Big painting that I did with Leox on Twitter. He's been in the space since like 2019 or so. We got Slot Machine Jones, Sheldon. We got I gotta look up his name. Pirate Parrot. We got Burger Rabbit, TV Man, Jazz Ant, Worker Penguin, and then Punk Rock Bee. I'm surprised I don't remember his name. Something silly. He's a weed smoker though. The idea of Phetta was me trying to find a new medium and get out of physical art, because I was doing a daily painting every day, and I had almost like 500 to 600 paintings, so I'm like, I want to try something new. Maybe I'm holding myself back by only doing the same thing all the time. I blew up basically through NFTs with my paintings, and then randomly stopped minting paintings and just started minting 3D Fettaverse stuff, and people were like, oh. And I was like, huh? And so I started drawing out just random things, and then I wanted to have something to follow and continue with, so I made some sort of purple rat character. And then, yeah, I think at one point I randomly asked my older brother that I was living with in Arizona, I was like, what should I name this character? And he just instantly said Phetta with a PH, so I just ran with that ever since, basically. And the first iteration was actually a lot of 2D digital art. He was definitely more grungy and like scary looking. This is the Phetta plushie that was done by hand.
Is this the first?
First, yeah, first. Maybe not first physical, because I think I might have was maybe 3D printing already. But I looked up like how to make a plushie, because I wanted to make the official Phetta plushie, which I did end up getting made. But yeah, this was like me giving it a shot. So I went and bought like the felt fabric and then like the stuffing and all that, and kind of just eyeballed it. And then this was Cloudy, which was another character that I have. I think I made this after, and this was with like glue and stuff too, so it's kind of hard. But it's like baby Cloudy, basically. Cloudy never got that much shine either. Kind of got slept on. What else? We have the probably the best toys that came out of when I first started 3D printing. So we got Punk Rock Bee, which is actually owned by Joy World too, like the NFT of them. We have Business Frog, which is Crypto Joe or OX Joe, BurritoDAO founder. This is Phetta, I think on his first or second birthday. I made like a whole 3D piece and then made this as well as like a kind of reminder. Oh, the first Phetta toy release that actually did like really well. I didn't paint his eyes and nose, but this was like what I originally was aiming for, like a designer toy. This is what I sculpted, and I was like really happy with this. I think other people really liked it and stuff like that.
When was this?
I could go back and check my website, like the orders and stuff like that to see the exact time, but definitely when I first got my first ever 3D printer and was like, I'm gonna do a toy drop.
That's so cute.
But yeah, he came out really good. He's just a diary. Yeah, like easiest way to explain it, it's just a diary. A muse that allows me to stay focused, to project my own creativity in a universe, I guess, essentially. It's like a good way to explain it. I'm gonna keep changing that, but it's like where we're at so far, yeah.
Do you feel like a lot of the other characters similar to Business Frog are also like modeled after people in your life, or maybe
Yeah. That's literally Savy. That's JD right behind me. Benjamin, which is like a combination of all the BurritoDAO vibes, I guess. That's Ely, which is a great friend too. And then like other random characters, Bubbles up there. Avery. That's Tristan. Shout out Tristan. Yeah, I make a lot of characters based around like friends and stuff like that too. So yeah, BurritoDAO was named BurritoDAO because I was living not smart at all and ordering Chipotle every day, thinking that I could do that. But yeah, so me, Joe, back then it was Hamad as well. Hamad's no longer with it, sadly. Shout out Hamad though, I do miss him. Mew, PSD, and just a ton of other friends, but mainly that first three were like the like, let's make this into something. And then obviously Joe is the hive mind behind everything. He's the one that actually makes things happen. I'm just a silly artist. I'm just a guy. So I don't get anything done realistically for BurritoDAO. I'm too scatterbrained, and Joe makes sure that everyone stays locked in and helps where we all sort of are best at helping, basically. Our main goal is to give the artists that are building in this space a spotlight, because that's what they need, obviously. They need history of like, hey, I was doing stuff. I was here.
Anybody we can
shout out Mew, shout out Avery, shout out Tristan, Alucard, shout out Bubble, shout out, fuck, no, this is bad. I gotta look up the names because then they're gonna hate me if I don't. Zai, oh yeah, fucking Zai, Shocks, show radio, but I'm gonna say Shocks Radio. Okay,
hey, we can hear you on. We can pick you up if you have people that you're trying to. I'm not even here.
Okay, Joe, Squidgel, Alucard, Noah Kosher, Droober, Drew for you, shout out Droober, Moody Capel, Moody Marb, Zwist, Surreal Serpentine, that's the bro, Daniel Pan, come on, Stacks, Cat Russell, Harv MCM, Terrell Jones, Faraz, shout out Faraz, my guy, Sean Martin, Angel, but Ram, come on. Charisma, Cliff Ballin, come on, Sabrina, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Medallium. He's got a name. Mew PSD, Stones Organic, come on, Weeping Snakes MP, Silky Sammy, my boy, Ram, fucking Fungible, fucking Luca, fucking Greta, shout out Greta. Avery. Greta Spear Vomit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out Greta. She's crazy. The greatest ever. Hey. God. Ely, Mackie, come on. Tetra. Oh, dude, I miss Tetra. Haley, JD. Come on. Teji. Australian. Clay Delvin. Show Radio. Alex. That's Alex with a lisp, by the way. Who else?
Not with a Q.
Not with a Q. Yeah, a lisp. Yeah. HC. That's it. I think that's about it. God, that was a lot. It's a lot of people. I'm definitely.
Shout out Joe again.
Yeah, shout out Joe one more time too.
Being the babysitter. He's
sick. He's definitely the babysitter. Yeah. Taking care of a lot of silly artists. Silly. He's definitely gonna have gray hairs for sure. You have like BurritoDAO live paintings that were made by people during shows that we've done. Like a Vinny Hager and Alex right here, you know, nothing crazy. Shout out Vinny. Vinny's the homie. This is the notebook I used to bring to every NFT NYC event and have like artists sign it and stuff like that. So a lot of cool artists that I met through the space. Joe, Jordan, Bubble, like the three homies. em0tionull, Myriad, Zaina, Kid Caro. I still talk to all these people, so it's cool.
How long have you been adding to this?
This was 21 was when it started, I think. So like one of the first NFT NYCs, Noah Kosher, me. I used to be really scared to draw Phetta and stuff like that, so because it was only 3D stuff. This was Chickleth. He's really cool, great artist. Flowers, I don't know who that is, but that's pretty fire. That's Ely. Zaina. Me. Jordan. Sinclair. Bubble. More Bubble, I think.
Bubble.
Shout out Bubble. Yeah, but yeah, it's like a lot of cool memories of artists I met and still sort of talk to today. Brian Brinkman, too. Shout out Brian Brinkman. The NFT space now feels like such a huge like community, but obviously, yeah, realistically, it's so small compared to everything else that's going on. So we are kind of like hive mind a bit sometimes, for sure. Like one of the most common jokes about our Twitter was we're all spending the same $20 on each other's prints, because everyone used to only sell prints too, which was another huge thing before all the digital stuff. And I actually even ran a magazine called Fangs Magazine. I think I started that back in 2018. And I wrote about all of those artists. I even wrote about like Ferocious before he entered NFTs and stuff like that. And then we all sort of like found NFTs, I guess basically through Ferocious. And then everyone slowly, some people were like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do that. And then other people were like, I'm gonna do this right now. And so it was like a very slow process, but everyone slowly ended up doing NFTs, yeah. And it was just basically like you and your online friends like, hey, do this, you're gonna make rent if you just mint something. And then it's like back and forth, like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Until they finally do it, they're like, oh my God, thank you. It was a very quick process. Like there was no, you gotta build yourself up and make a whole brand and everything. It was, hey, I'm an artist, I mint something, and they sell it for like 1 ETH, like maybe a week later. It was very fast-paced and not realistic, but it was happening. I've used crypto in the past for various online reasons. But yeah, so I was like, oh, this is sick. I kind of like understood the idea pretty quickly. Like I grew up on computers, I do websites and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, cool, digital art form, I get that. A token that represents that art, even the physical. And I instantly hopped into that. I was like, minting my painting, a scan of it, and then in the description I'd be like, buy this and you get the physical too. And I minted like 3 of those, and right off the bat, I think like this dude named Glue, or I forget his full name, Colborn from Mocha, and then this dude named Lander, and Moderats all sort of like bought my art pretty early, and then it kind of just built up from there. I think it opened a lot of physical artists' minds to like the idea of like, oh, long-term digital sort of forms of my art is kind of a good idea in some sense, at least. Like it continues the longevity of it and stuff like that. Oh yeah, the book from when I was still working web design too. I would just bring this to work every day and draw on it as I was working. A lot of cool pieces. I think I even made a comic in here at some point. Yeah. I don't know where, but it's in here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Real start this time. I really wanted to make a comic back in the day. I still want to make like a manga or something, like Ocean World does for his character, like just ongoing. Because Phetta has a lot of information that you gotta keep up with. Yeah. This was before Phetta. This is just like random things. I used to do like really creepy faces, I'd say, compared to what I do now.
That's kind of how you were feeling at the time?
I guess so, yeah.
Looking at the time?
Feeling a little of that. I think that's it, yeah. Yes. A lot more creepy stuff for sure. What's now is I'm fucking manically doing everything to figure out what sticks, I think. I'm really trying to figure out like a vibe for what Fediverse clothing would represent. I think I've found inspirations within the fashion world, but it's very, very minimal inspirations, and you can tell if you know about fashion, you'll be able to tell that very quickly, I think. So I do definitely need to continue to explore and research and find what like inspires me, I guess. So I'm not just like kind of becoming a carbon copy of what I like, basically, and it becomes like a good mix. But I feel like I've been picking up a lot of skills that are gonna sort of build onto that. Sewing, learning how to do like airbrushing, not super great airbrushing, more so dived into like 3D printing stencils and hand cutting stencils and stuff like that, and working with those to build what I want to build with that. And then more recently, screen printing, learning how to do that. Shout out my friend Noah, which is kind of my neighbor, because he's the one that came over and kind of taught me a few pieces of it and everything like that. And just fucking non-stop physical Phetta products. I've already done that, but I want to take it somehow further, like to the point of like maybe Slumpy Kev, if people know about him, or like even like the silly reference of like Cause, like huge ass sculptures and stuff like that. I want to be a bit more physical, like to that level.
Now let's just get silly. What you want to do? You want to tap this arm, this arm? What do you want to do?
I'll do whatever arm you want. Like I'm working with you. Should I do keep it silly on me first?
Oh, we can do that real quick.
Yeah, I can do
like
that
right now.
Yeah. Let me get that keep it silly.
Where is it?
Oh my god. I might be the worst nail painter. I like seriously. It's so silly how I do paint for a living.
The color's strong though.
Colors. Hey.
The color's strong.
One thing about me, bitch. I got my colors right.
I got good strongs.
Don't get fucked up.
Oh, that's it.
That's lit. That's pretty fire.
What are you getting?
Keep it silly.
Keep it silly.
Just keep it silly.
Do me a favor, please keep it silly.
Please. Cheetah print. It's gonna still be my handwriting because I'm rewriting
I was
it.
just thinking
Just
that.
thinking that.
I was like, dog, you're just gonna rewrite it pretty much.
Yeah.
I should order that food.
I need water.
It's not even touched yet, actually. Let me just grace it.
Jump in the ball.
Excuse. I might have to hit this yellow one more time. It's gross. Real see-through. Oh yeah, no, you just said fuck the size. Something about that glitter. That glitter be glittering.
Oh.
Like glitter do be glittering. Well, sick, ready? I'm actually gonna do keep it silly first too. I'll do it on myself. I'll do it in red though. I wanna see how it looks.
But
Yes.
ooh. Ooh.
I forgot about that screen.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it.
Nice.
Yeah, what do you got? What's going on over here?
He's trying to make a shirt that just says, "I need money for a Porsche."
Yep.
So I'm trying to develop this without overdeveloping it, but I'm probably overdeveloping it right now. Like, come on, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Ooh, ouchie. Did you do big ass silly? That goes hard.
For sure. Keep that shit fucking silly, dog. Like, please don't think too hard. All right, here we go, boys.
Good luck. Safety.
Let's hope I am left-handed like fuck. I am.
Fuck yeah, that's hard. The pink, ooh.
Oh shit.
That's so hard.
Yeah, that is sick.
Fuck. Easy. Oh. Oh, leg cramp.
Fuck! Oh, fuck you, man.
She be grabbing my chain when we fuck. She want me to. She be grabbing my chain when we fuck. She want me to. She be grabbing my chain when we fuck. She want me to. She be grabbing my chain when we fuck. She want me to come for no. She about my heart. Okay, I took that.
Do not dap me. This is why I give fist bumps to people. Do not make me open my hand and then shake your hand. Shit's crazy. Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up. Come on. I like to be smirked.
I'm not trying to show up like I'm on it.
Nope. I took notes that other day. You got wrecked. If I put this red over this yellow, it might turn orange right now, right?
That might be color theory.
That makes sense to me.
It might be color theory. Yeah, it might be color theory,
That
actually.
I need to smoke weed. I know that.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm really thinking, I'm like, bro, so much nails and polish, but like, where's the weed? Like, I gotta
math
get
going on.
I
I'm not
gotta
ready.
get fucking high.
Wait for my phone to turn on so I can take a photo of this.
Imagine that, huh?
Hey.
Back to Brooklyn.
Hey. Not asking for much.
Dog, sturdy up. Yeah, I'm gonna take another one of these bobby pins. The gold ones.
Where?
You know what I need them for.
Yeah.
Shit's
Why don't you just
ripped.
let me sew that shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Obviously not today, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta fix that issue.
She talking about mommy would tell me to pop it. I smoke weed, bitch. Don't try to flip that shit on me.
Sick. Thinking of shit never mind. Like CEO.
See you.
Uh-huh.
Which one is that?
I was like, yeah, toss that on real quick.
Yeah, just real
It's a great song. What?
Dying for.
There's nothing else you need in life besides Phetta. I know you at home, you sitting at home, you on the internet, you looking like, wow, this is so cool, like these guys are so sick. This could be you. Just start being sillier. That's it. And when I say silly, I mean dead serious
Super
too.
shit.
Like I'm being dead serious. Like you must, yeah. Hold on. Like, I'm being so dead ass. Please keep it silly. I don't know how serious I can make that. This shit goes so hard. It does like a little scar though. That's how
I like
fuck
how you
with
went big too. It fits really well.
The big, right?
The big.
I feel like I went crazy in this island.
Yeah.
Like every time I look at this, like, oh, this is the Joker tat, like for show.
Yeah, I keep doing like really small sections. You just gotta spread it.
Spaz it,
Just do a little warp text.
You don't got no, oh no, you do got a tat. That one, look at that.